Welcome back to StarrSoaps channel. How are you today? I'm doing good. Today I'm going to be making candy cane Christmas StarrSoaps with goat's milk and shea butter and delicious candy cane fragrance. Yum! So come with me and I'll show you how I make it. Squee! I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. So yes, we're adding our cooled lye water to our cooled oils, and in our cooled oils we have goat's milk, which is why they are opaque and not clear. And now we're going to bring everything to a light trace before we separate the soap batter out into two sections, one for the luscious pink and one for the creamy white. And that's right, we're just going to go for a really standard pink and white soap bar here today, saving back a little bit of that white soap in order to pipe some beautiful toppings on, do a piped top on it, you know what I mean. So I don't often do this, as you will know from watching my channel regularly. I usually don't do a piped top, but for my Christmas candy cane soap and for my soap cupcakes and anything like that, of course I would pipe. So in this case I'm definitely going to be doing a beautiful piped top, and I have some little piped dollops from a previous batch that are white and red that I've saved that I'm going to put on the very top as well. So that should be exciting. So I'm using a red oxide here. It's actually, sorry, not a red oxide. I do believe this might be a red lake. I'm not entirely sure. I got this when I was first starting out making soap, and it's the only colorant that I've used that's given me a bright red or pink in my soap. I'm actually wishing that I had used the red mica that my lovely cousin Kiriella had gifted me recently. Shout outs Kiri. So I think if I have to remake candy cane like I did last year, because last year it sold out and I had to make it again, I will probably use the red mica and we'll get to see the difference, because that's what I'm really wanting, as we all know, to achieve a red in my soap, and it's really difficult to do. It looks nice and bright and vivid here, but of course as soon as I go to leave it and let it cure and it gets hard overnight, then it will fade and it will go more pastel and it won't be as vibrant. So I've added in the titanium dioxide into the base, and it is a beautiful creamy white, and I'm adding in the candy cane fragrance now, and I'm just going to stir that through with a spatula, and then I will use the stick blender in the red jug as well to make sure that all that colorant is well mixed through.
StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. On it. StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. On it. StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. All natural, handmade, artisan soap bars. They love your skin. StarrSoaps, only the best for you. Makes your meat beauty. Celebrate butt and body. StarrSoaps, StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. All natural, handmade, artisan soap bars. They love your skin. StarrSoaps, only the best for you. Makes your meat beauty. Celebrate butt and body. StarrSoaps, StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. On it. StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. On it. StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. On it. StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. On it. StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. All natural, handmade, artisan soap bars. They love your skin. StarrSoaps, only the best for you. Makes your meat beauty. Celebrate butt and body. StarrSoaps, StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. All natural, handmade, artisan soap bars. They love your skin. StarrSoaps, only the best for you. Makes your meat beauty. Celebrate butt and body. StarrSoaps, StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. On it. StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too.
So I'm doing a very quick dollopy ploppy sort of a pour here, guys, because the soap got quite thick on me, thick like custard, and I freaked out a little bit and I just had to rush and get it in the mould. So I end up doing not so much of the layered look I was trying to get, even though I knew I was going to run a hanger through it anyway. I end up getting bigger portions of colour and whatever. In the end, I don't care. I'm not going to try and make those perfect straight lines anymore. If you've watched a previous video of me trying to make candy cane soap where I tried to make the perfect lines, then you'll know what I mean. It was an absolute headache. So I'm not going to bother with that anymore. I like the swirly design and it's a lot less stress, so that's what I'm sticking to. So I'm just dolloping up as much of the soap as I can get into the moulds and tapping it down to push out any air bubbles that might be trapped in the soap. And then I'm going to do a swirly top to come back through and do a hanger swirl. And I'm really just swirling that like that to help it settle into the mould. I'm not really doing it for any decorative reason. It's just to make it like settle down in the mould. And now I can do the hanger swirl, and that's going to look so groovy and pretty in there. Kind of like swirly peppermint candy. And then I can go ahead and get the rest of the colours on the top, and then I can get ready for the piping.
Good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. All natural, handmade, artisan soap bars. They love your skin. StarrSoaps, only the best for you. Nature meets beauty. Celebrate bar and body. StarrSoaps, StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. All natural, handmade, artisan soap bars. They love your skin. StarrSoaps, only the best for you. Nature meets beauty. Celebrate bar and body. StarrSoaps, StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. All natural, handmade, artisan soap bars. They love your skin. StarrSoaps, only the best for you. Nature meets beauty. Celebrate bar and body. StarrSoaps, StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. All natural, handmade, artisan soap bars. They love your skin. StarrSoaps, only the best for you. Nature meets beauty. Celebrate bar and body. StarrSoaps, StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. Making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. All natural, handmade, artisan soap bars. They love your skin. StarrSoaps, only the best for you. Nature meets beauty. Celebrate bar and body. StarrSoaps, StarrSoaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. All natural, handmade.
So with the soaps all piped and they've got all these beautiful toppers on them, I've even gone ahead and added some little leaves that were left over from when I made the cupcakes with the Russian piping tips. So I will leave links below to both that candy cane stripe video and the Russian piping tips cupcakes, just in case you missed out on those two videos. So I think the final soaps look super Christmassy and gorgeous. I'm actually really happy at how they turned out. They got really hard really quick, guys, and then the family got sick. That's right, we all got a friggin' tummy bug, excuse my language. So we were all feeling unwell, so unfortunately I did not film the cutting, but here are the cut bars, and as you can see, The swirl's beautiful, but they got really hard. You can see it in the texture on the bars. It's not smooth like it normally is. I had a bit of leftover red, so I made that little candy cane skull, and I used that beautiful candy cane fragrance oil from Kiwi Soap Supplies, which I've used it all up now, so I'm going to have to order some more. And I just love how the final soaps turned out. They are not as red as I wanted, but the pink works, and they are super festive, super Christmassy, and they smell great. That's the most important thing. They smell delicious and sort of fruity and minty and just like a real candy cane. Absolutely love how these soaps turned out. So on the top I've also got some little Christmas tree sugar decorations. That's the red and green sprinkled on. Then we've got the white dollops as well as the white piping, the red dollops and the little green leaves. So yeah, quite a lot going on the top, but it is a festive Christmas soap, so why not go to town? So I went ahead at the end and beveled every soap bar, as you can see in these pictures, and that just means that I took a vegetable peeler and carefully took off the edges to make the soaps look a little bit more professional. And I tend to like to do this if ever the soaps have gotten really hard and the cutting of them doesn't look that smooth. By beveling them, it just seems to bring them just to like another level. I really like how they look, and some of those swirls came out really beautiful. We had some very reddish ones and some very white ones, so pretty cool. And this week I would like to highlight Meredith Rich and her gorgeous Christmas soap that she posted in our group, StarrSoapy Family. It's clearly piped with, I think, little red jojoba beads sprinkled over the top, and the beautiful red, white and green that she's managed to achieve. Oh, just luscious, really good. Well done, Meredith. So if you'd like your picture highlighted, then please come along and share it in our group over on Facebook called StarrSoapy Family, and we'd love to see what you create because we can all inspire each other. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching me make this Christmassy soap, and if you did, then feel free to hit that subscribe button down below, become a member of the StarrSoapy family, and feel the soapy love. Bye guys!
Soaps, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. On it. StarrSoapy, making StarrSoaps, good for the girls, good for the guys, and good for the kiddies too. On it.